in our previous session. Along with whatever we have covered, we started with the introduction to mathematics portion. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right or not? We started with introduction to mathematics portion, right? Then we went into one chapter. What is the name of the chapter, Shravan? Only Shravan. Whoever I will ask will only answer.
Sir, question was not clear.
Question was, which chapter did we start in our previous session?
Complex numbers.
Complex number. Very good. And what all we discussed?
Arguments.
Arguments and modulus, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Modulus.
Yes, very good, very good. Argument and modulus, right or not?
Yes, sir.
Then we discussed what? It just happened here. I was fine. Don't know why. Just some minutes back started disturbing me. No problem. Either it will be fine in some time or it will go bad. If it go worse, then someone else will take your Friday session. Means anyway, it's a GAT session. So yeah. What I was saying. Yeah. Just give me a minute. So complex number we started with. Okay. The last thing we discussed was the formula associated with tan inverse A and tan inverse B when the proportions given in a argument question are not 1 by root 3 or root 3 type, right or not? Remember it or not?
Yes, sir.
Sure? Good. Just a minute, I'll share my screen. I'm looking very bad, so I might not share my camera. Right? Bhai. Screen visible, guys. Screen visible, screen visible, screen visible. Right?
Yes, sir.
This was the last thing we discussed, right or not?
Yes, sir.
Right? Shabash. Hai. Now today we'll proceed just for the warm-up sake of it. Just for the warm-up sake of it. Okay. Arvind is here. Arvind, welcome. So just as I said, just for the warm-up sake of it, can you please tell me what is the argument of 1 minus I root 3 upon minus 1 plus I? Jaldi. Solve. 1 minus I root 3 upon minus 1 plus I. Quick. Meanwhile you solve it, I'll just set up all the things, recording and charging and everything else. Okay. sorry. Got the answer, guys? Anyone? Arey, tell me, yaar. You can yell out the
Sir,
answer.
minus 60 degree.
Minus
60 degree.
minus 60 degree is impossible in this case.
Minus 190 degree. 195 degree.
Huh?
Minus 195 degree.
Minus 195 or 105? Both are possible. 05 by Amisha. 195 is also possible. I have to see. Huh? Even 195 is a possible scenario. Don't worry.
Sir, minus 5 pi by 12.
Minus 5 pi by 12. Oh my god. Pi
Yes,
by
sir.
12 is big, da. Good. सुनो. हाय श्रेया. हाय डियर. बेटा मैं ना क्लास में हूँ, है ना, मैं बढ़िया हूँ, ठीक हूँ, ठीक है. आई एम बैक इन बैंगलोर एज वेल, ठीक है.
So
But
could you
and I
please
anyway was going to talk to you in a month today, ठीक है. Sure. So
so
let's
could
have
you
a call
please
post
repeat
then,
this
right?
argument, how to find argument answer?
Okay.
Because
You must
last
call
class I
post
was
then.
not able to join
Okay.
because of the internet corruptions.
What?
So last class I couldn't join the class.
Why?
So I had some internet issues. I
Oh,
was
okay.
breaking.
I thought from my end there was a problem and you could not. Okay.
So please could you please take this how to find argument once more?
Yeah. Anyway, have you seen the video we shared for the as per the recording? Yeah.
Yes sir.
Have you seen the video we shared?
No sir.
No problem. No problem.
So which video? So that you have
In
shared the link of the YouTube.
In the group there is a video.
Okay sir, I will
In
watch.
the group there is a video.
Okay sir.
Okay. No problem. I'll just quickly give a brief of it. You know? Sure. Fine. Sorry for the disturbed starting we had today. Okay.
Okay sir.
Really. Look, I mean, it's been almost 20 minutes and we are not able to systematically start the class. Let's see how it leads to. And right. Are we set? Hi guys.
Yes sir.
Are we set? All good? Sure. So, what I was saying, suggesting and all, one dear friend of ours asked me how to find the argument. Okay, dear? So, dear, numerator may you see that the quadrant is 4th and angle is 60 degree. In the 4th quadrant, 60 degree will be called as negative 60. Because of division, we will put a minus. This one, the quadrant is 2nd and the angle is 45 degree. In second quadrant, the 45 degree will be called as 135. Hence, the dear friend of mine who gave the answer negative 195 is absolutely correct. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Everyone else got it? Chalo. Proceeding.
Sir, can you explain once more?
One more time, Lakshmi. No problem. Lakshmi, suppose the question is minus 1 minus I root 3 by root 3 minus I. Suppose this is the question for which you have to find the argument. So what will you do? You will divide it into numerator part and denominator part. For whichever complex number you have to find the for whichever complex number you have to find the argument, you will apply two concepts. Which quadrant it belongs to? So here the quadrant is third quadrant. What is its angle? Root 3 is 60 degree. In the third quadrant, 60 degree is 240 degree. Whereas this one, quadrant number 4, theta 30 degree. In the fourth quadrant, 30 degree is called negative 30 degree. Because there is a division, okay, we will subtract them, which will eventually lead to their addition. 270 degree or minus 90 degree is the answer. Clear? Right?
Okay, sir.
Shabash.
Okay, sir.
Good. Now, the second part. Ready? Sure? Note down. Finding the square root of a complex number. After square root, we will go to cube root. So, square root बड़ा आसान है, बहुत ज़्यादा आसान. कैसे? Listen to me आराम से. Jamir,
Sir,
Jamir, can you tell me any complex number? Don't give me big numbers, small numbers. Any
1
complex number.
plus,
Huh?
1 plus iota root 3.
1 plus I root 3. ठीक है. 1 plus I root 3. Okay. Anyone like Shashank? Shashank, can you square it, beta? Yes, Shashank.
Yes.
A square plus B square plus 2AB. Yes or no? Right?
Yes, sir.
So, minus 2 plus 2 root 3I. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So, listen to me carefully what I am saying. Please listen to me carefully what I am saying. You can directly do the questions based on finding the square root just by using the options. What I am saying, listen. Suppose you have to find the square root of a complex number which is x plus iy, and the answer is another complex number a plus ib, right? So when you square on both the sides, you will get x plus iy equal to a square minus b square plus 2abi. Yes or no?
Sir.
Right? बुढ़ापा. Right or no? So, x is equal to a square minus b square and y is equal to 2ab. Visible or not? Real part is equal to real part. Imaginary part is equal to imaginary. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Sure?
Sir,
Yes, dear.
Because a square plus x square.
Acha, some people might be like, sir, why there is a negative sign in front of b square, right, Akansha?
Yes, sir.
Very
Yes,
good, dear.
sir.
Very good. Love you for this, bit. Love you. See, how did it happen negative? So, a square plus, what is our b part? This. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
2ab. Now, this is 2abi. Okay. A square. Okay. What is I square? minus
Minus
1.
one.
So that is minus 1.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Wow,
Got it.
shabash, very good. Knowingly, I did not explain. Very good, shabash. Feel that level of comfort, okay?
Yeah.
Sure, very good, very good, very appreciative, Bachchi, very appreciative. Never shy out in asking a doubt, okay? Very good. Back to agenda. So, x is equal to a square minus b square and y is equal to 2ab. Yes or no? Right? Bas, yes, Shravan?
Yes, sir.
Got it? Now that's exactly what we have to do. I will tell you how. See, now I am going to ask you that what is the square root of minus 2 plus 2 root 3i? Relax, relax, relax. Okay? And I am giving you 4 options. Look at those options. 1 minus I root 3 is A. 1 plus I root 3 is B. Root 3 minus I E is 6. Root 3 plus R E is D. 4 options visible, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So now
Yes, sir.
how will you solve it? Listen to me carefully. Dear, if it is A plus B square, the 2AB part will be positive. So when the imaginary part is positive, both numbers will have same sign, either negative or positive. Hence, as soon as I see this sign, I will be like, either this is the answer or this is the answer. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Sure?
Sure.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Then there is a method after this as well, but I won't tell you. Now I want you to invest 20 to 30 seconds. Do the square of both the options which are selected. So you will say, sir, the square of this will be 1 minus root 3 plus 2 root 3i, whereas the square of this will be, sir, 3 minus 1 plus 2 root 3i. So this part though is equal, but this is coming minus 2, which is there in our question. This is coming plus 2, which is not there in our question. Hence the right answer is bravo. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
बिल्कुल आराम से sorted. Yes or no? Sure? So, next question. Next question.
Sir, could you scroll up a bit?
Yeah. Please.
Yes, sir, done.
Done. Very good. Next question. What is the square root of? What is the square root of 2 plus 3i? So first thing, what will you check? I am only giving you options: a plus ib, a minus ib, b plus ai, b minus ai. Which options? A, B, C, D.
So A and C.
Yes. As soon as you saw C, this is either A or C, right or not? So after this, what will you do? You will square both A and see which one is giving you right answer. Understood? So suppose the question would have been 4 minus I, then which would have been the possible answers?
B and D.
Yeah, shabash. Understood or not? Then we will square B and D and check which one is satisfying. Clear? Look at it. So easily you guys have done it. Very good. Relax and see. I am going to show you the actual exam question. Yes, dear?
Sir, can you explain this part?
One more time. No problem, dear. We will explain by multiple, what we call it as examples. Okay? Sure. So,
Yes, sir.
here we go. बिल्कुल आराम से, do not worry. आराम से we will. Anyone who has got good hand in kitchen? Anyone among you whose hobby is cooking? Quite rare at your age, but if possible. Hmm? So whenever I visit Kerala, they serve me with a different kind of water, which is like looking saffronish, right? It's not transparent, colorless water. It's some pinkish, maroonish color water. It's really good for throat, they say. How is it made? Is it like, can you tell me?
Sir, we
Ah,
need one Karingali one thing.
What?
Karingali.
Hmm.
It's a kind of wood, sir.
Okay.
So it's just like of powder, so we should put that in the
And
boiling
boil water. That's it.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
And then it will be okay. But it will soothe me in some time, right?
Yes.
Sure.
Sir, chuk is also good for throat issues.
What is good?
Chuk.
Dry ginger. Oh, okay. Chuk. It's called chuk. Okay, fine. Dry ginger in our part of the world is called saunt.
Sir,
Yeah.
You can also try tulsi.
अच्छा मैंने
sir, you should take Vicks.
I should take Vicks. क्या भया?
तो Vicks की गोली को भेज के स्टोर करो.
Good one. He's smart person. We need to take Vicks. Good one. So here we go. Screen shared again. Yeah. Look at this. Answer for
Sir,
67.
screen isn't visible for me.
See, it
Screen
is,
sharing has been stopped.
has been stopped on my iPad. So it is showing here.
Sir, I can't see.
Sir, now it is visible. This presentation is visible.
Yeah,
Now it's good.
yeah, 67. On my iPad it's visible. Hence I was a bit confident.
Sir, can I rejoin? Okay, sir, just a second.
So after that, can you please tell that how to find the square root?
I will. 67 we are doing na. Dekh, 67 में क्या है? Let Kansha also rejoin.
Okay, sir.
Sir, visible.
Visible? Because this is plus.
Sir, option A.
Very good. Either A or D. Yes or no? Just by looking at the negative sign, both signs should be same. Either A or D. Then we squared A. So we saw 4 minus 1, 3. Yes. Squared delta 9 minus 1, 8. No. Hence the answer is alpha. Understood? Yes or no?
No, sir.
Yes.
No. Very good. Relax. Dear, the first part you have to see in the question is the number whose square root you are going to find. The number whose square root you are going to find, you have to see its imaginary part. Imaginary part will be either positive or negative, right? Like in this case, it's positive. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If it is positive, the option must have both the sign same. If it is positive, the options must have both the sign same. If it is a negative, the options must have both the sign different. So, if this is positive, answer will be either alpha or delta. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Whereas if this would have been negative, the answer would have been either Bravo or Charlie. Clear? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Shabash. One part done. After that also there is an analysis. I do not want to put too much memory in your mind. Then once 50-50 is applied, you square this part and that part and see which one is suiting. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
here when you square alpha, you get 4 minus 1 plus 2 2i, which is 4i, and 4 minus 1 is 3. Yes or no? Hence alpha is our answer. Whereas when we span delta, when we square delta, we get 8 plus 6i, which is not our question. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you
Everyone?
please repeat it?
What, beta?
Can you please repeat it?
Which part?
Finding the square root.
Very good. I will. Sure. See, they asked, what is the square root of 3 plus 4i? Right or not? Whichever number's square root is asked, you always see its imaginary part ka sign. Okay? Like
Okay,
here
sir.
in this case, you will see plus 4i. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Because it is a plus 4, hence either A or D will be the answer, because when it is positive, the two parts of the option should carry same sign. Either both should be positive like alpha, or both should be negative like delta. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Then comes the second layer, which is कि भाई what should be done next. Then I do not want to tell you anything else. You square the A part and you square the D part. When you square them, you will get which one is matching with the question. Clear?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Sure. Everyone
Yes, sir.
got it?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Good. Going back to our actual mode of screen share. Got it? Now comes the cube root. Note down. Cube root. In the syllabus, there is no point of cube root of all the complex number. No. The only topic which you have in syllabus is cube root of 1. Okay? Sure? Now, who will tell? Yemi will tell me. Yemi, what is the identity a cube minus b cube? What is the identity a cube minus b cube?
Sir, I don't know.
No problem. Relax. Very good. हाँ भाई. And Leah, what is the identity a cube minus b cube? 9th grade, polynomial, algebraic identities.
Sir, A minus B.
Huh? You are going correct. A minus b into what? You are going correct. A minus b into something. What is that something? Very good, Vishnu. Very good. It is a minus b into a square plus b square plus ab. Yes or no? Suppose instead of negative here, if it would be positive, there will be a positive sign here and a negative sign here. Rest all will remain the same. So if you do not remember, beta, please make a note कि a cube minus b cube is a minus b, a square plus b square plus ab, whereas cube plus b cube is a plus b bracket a square plus b square minus ab. Please make a note of these two. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Now, why am I asking? I'll tell you. So, suppose you have to find the cube root of unity means 1. And as we are in the chapter complex number, we will be expecting something complex, right or not? We won't say cube root of 1 will be 1, right or not? It will else become very obvious, right, Neil? Sure?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hence, we are going for something complicated. What is that? So we will say, suppose there is a complex number z which is the cube root of 1. Are we okay?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Hence, if I cube on both the side, I will get z cube minus 1 equal to 0. Yes or no? right?
Yes, sir.
This-
Can you explain once more?
yeah, if I cube on both the sides, z cube will be equal to 1. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hence, this comes this side. We can write like this. Sure. Once this happened, we go like a minus b, a square plus b square plus ab equal to 0. Understood? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then we are like, okay, if this part is equal to 0, then pretty obvious z equal to 1. Yes, this we know. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
But if this part is equal to 0, we are not in a thick soup. We have a way to come out. Z square plus z plus 1 equal to 0 can be solved by quadratic formula. What is quadratic formula, Lakshmi?
Sir, b square minus 4ac.
Very good. Z equal to b square minus 4ac. सीधा या minus b also will be there. Minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So, suppose there are two such roots, z1, which is minus 1 plus, look inside this, minus 3. Hence, can I write it as I root 3? And z2 is minus 1 minus I root 3 by 2. If you also can transition from there to here, till then I am waiting for you. Sorted? Sorry. Sorted or not?
Almost there, sir.
Yeah, आराम से take your time. Take your time.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now proceeding. ध्यान से सुनना. We have given, as human, we have given name that, sir, for cube root of 1, there are 3 possible cube roots. 1 is a real number, which is 1. 2 are complex number, which are z1, called as omega, symbolizes by a twisted w. Clear? And the second one is omega square. It did not just got fours like that. If you square this complex number, you will get this. If you want, you can try. If I am saying there is a complex number minus 1 plus I root 3 by 2. Please square it. Square. So you will say, sir, 1 by 4 out. Minus 1 square is 1. Minus 3 minus 2 root 3i. Minus 2 common, bracket, sure, 1, clear, plus I root 3 whole by 4. 2 and 2 what cancel? See, minus 1 minus I root 3 whole divided by 2. Understood? Sure? So it's not that, no, there was nothing to understand actually. I was just saying that it's not been imposed. We will call one as omega and another one as omega square. No. We just said one will be omega. Eventually the second one is nothing but it's a square, hence its name was omega square. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So now you do not have to remember all this process. You do not have to do. What is the extract of this process is what you have to remember. You have to remember that from today onward, if someone asks you what is a square root or cube root 1, you won't just answer that cube root 1 is 1. You will answer that there are 3 cube roots of 1. Real cube root is 1 only. Complex cube roots are 2. One is called omega, another one is called omega square. The value of omega is -1 plus I root 3 by 2. The value of omega square is -1 minus I root 3 by 2. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Now see few things. See few beautiful things. Can I write omega is cube root of 1? Can I write this? Yes, obvious.
Yes, sir.
So, beta, if I cube on both the sides, what will I get? Omega cube equal to 1. Yes or no? So, as iota to the power any multiple of 4 is 1, in the same way, omega to the power any multiple of 3 is also 1. Please make a note. So, as iota to the power any multiple of 4 is 1, in the same way, sorry, bad habit of shouting out.
Sir, could you please explain this again?
Repeat
Sir,
here.
it's raining heavily here. Sir, could you explain all this again, sir? It's raining heavily here.
No problem, I'll do that. So dear, from today onwards,
Sir, I understood this W and W square.
you
Sorry,
understood
omega,
this
omega.
omega and omega square, right or not?
Understood, sir.
Right? है ना? Good. Sure. So, if you observe it carefully, omega is nothing but cube root of 1.
Yes, sir.
If you cube on both sides, you will get this expression,
Yes, sir.
which implies that omega to the power any multiple of 3 will give you 1. Understood?
Okay, sir.
That's
Okay,
what
yes.
I'm saying.
Understood.
So, Akansha, it's sounding
Sir,
like
your
it's
voice got disconnected.
Akash, your call also got disconnected. Appears it's heavily raining in Kochi.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Heavily raining.
Arey yaar, romantic season and you guys are spending your age here. Hey, you are too young for this, huh? So study only. Good. So, back to agenda. No problem. Sometime if your call get disconnected, no problem. Two things. You can ask me as my dear friend Akansha just did. Second, we are anyway recording this session which will be uploaded by tomorrow morning. You can revisit it. Fine?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
thank you. Okay, sir.
Okay, sure. So, understood? As I to the power any multiple of 4 is 1, in the same way, omega to the power any multiple of 3 is 1. Clear? First note. Second, take the value of 1, omega and omega square. If you add them, you will find 0. If you do not trust me, then try it yourself. If you trust me, directly note it. What is omega plus omega square? This part and this part got cancelled. Minus 1 by 2 and minus 1 by 2 is a negative 1. Negative 1 plus 1 will be equal to 0, na? That's what I have written. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Sure. First point, like, right, actually first point was something else. Let me write it. Okay? Third point. Beta, 1 upon omega is omega square and 1 upon omega square is omega. So, fourth. Square root of omega is omega square. Magical. Obvious है कि square root of omega square will be omega. That's obvious. But this is magical, but it is true. How it is true, anyone can prove right now. Mental ability it is, not mathematics. Can you prove that square root of omega is omega square? Can someone prove square root of omega is omega square? No one? Chalo, I'll prove. See there. It's been asked that what is the square root of omega? What is written here? 1? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Instead of 1, can I write omega cube?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
This
sir.
is omega to the power 4. What is square root of omega to the power 4?
Omega to the power 4. Hello, 2.
Understood? Hence this is true. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Sir, can you please scroll down?
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Just give me a minute. Noted? Note down one more thing. As 1 plus omega square is 0, so 1 plus omega is minus omega square, omega plus omega square is minus 1, 1 plus omega square is minus omega.
Sir, is this important? Sir?
Sorry guys, sorry. So, noted?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
one more thing I will teach you.
Yes.
See, as you can see, what is the cube root of 1? It is 1 into omega and 1 into omega square. Can I write it like that?
Yes, sir.
In the same way, beta, if I ask you what is the cube root of 8, tell me the answer.
2.
2 and
2 and 4.
2 omega and 2 omega square. Understood? Sure? Clear?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
if I write z is cube root of 1, then I write z minus 1 is a factor, z minus omega is a factor, and z minus omega square is a factor. 9th grade remainder theorem, factor theorem, yes or no? Yes?
Yeah.
In the same way, if someone says z is cube root of, just for example, 27, then I will say, okay, z minus 3, z minus 3 omega and z minus 3 omega square are the factors. Okay?
Sir, can you repeat?
Can you repeat?
Okay, relax. See dear, if I say there is a polynomial x square minus 4, what all are the factors? So you will tell me, sir, there are 2 factors. this. One is x minus 2 and one is x plus 2. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
In the same way, bete, if I say x cube minus 8 is a polynomial, what are the factors? So all the time you would have said, sir, only 2 is the answer for this. Yes or no? All the time. 20 minutes back you would have said it. Right or not? But in last 20 minutes you have analyzed that no, there are 2 more. So this will be as having x minus 2, x minus 2 omega and x minus 2 omega square. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
So two concepts, square root and cube root is over. Let's take up some questions, okay? Sure?
Sir, can I please write it down?
What?
That x cube minus 8.
हाँ लिखा तो है, यहाँ तो लिखा है.
Okay, okay. Done, sir.
Up 2 more points I want to tell you. Understand this. Tell me what is the modulus of omega? It will be equal to modulus of omega square. It will be equal to modulus of 1. Try. You will find all that's 1. Check. Find yourself. Yes or no? Could you find it? हाँ ठीक है थोड़ा ज़्यादा गर्म कर दिया आपने ठीक ठीक है बढ़िया
So what's the last word there?
are joined, they will form an isosceles triangle.
Okay.
And एक और लाइन लिख लो. And if 1 omega and omega square are joined, they will form an equilateral triangle. In last 20 minutes, dear, what is on the screen is what I have taught. You can make a note of it. Devila?
Okay, sir.
So how did you find the argument of omega and omega?
Why will I find? You find? Right, omega. What is omega, beta? Very good. Very nice question. Love you. देखो बच्चे. -1 plus I root 3 by 2 is omega. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? Frenita is also coming in. Hi Frenita. Dear, if you were unaware, we have session from 5:30. Okay? No problem. So, you have to find the argument of this. So, we are like, okay, sir. Ratio is how much? Jaldi. Jaldi. Sir, 60 degree. But in which quadrant? Sir, second quadrant. Sir, in second quadrant, we call it 120 degree. Understood?
Okay, sir.
Sure, very good. In the same way, beta, for omega square, it will be 240 degree. Clear?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sure, very good, very good, very good. Please, all of you feel free to ask doubt. Very good, very appreciated. Yes, dear?
Can you please scroll down a little bit more? The last part.
Equilateral
Equilateral.
triangle, this one?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Anyone in for chai? How many of you do not take neither tea nor coffee? Large one doesn't take anything.
Okay, sir.
Oh my god. 5 people are there who don't take anything. 6. Large one, what do you consume then, huh?
No milk, sir.
Hey. Chal, good hai. Good hai. Abhi, Adrian also. Adrian, what do you consume?
Sir,
Hmm.
sir, I consume a milk.
मिल्क मतलब ये क्या है? सोच के क्यों बोलना पड़ रहा? Why do you have to think before speaking?
No, sir, no, sir.
Joe? Joy or Joe? What should I call you? Joy or Mama? Nehal?
Milk, sir.
Good, yeah, good, shabash. From 10th grade I got थोड़ा सा inclined toward tea. 10th grade. वो बोर्ड एग्जाम्स के लिए पढ़ना रहता था ना. चलो भाई, प्रोसीडिंग. नोटेड. एक स्टार मार्क है, सुनना. Let me do the points which I said graphically. So suppose this is our dunya, right? Or this is our world. As I have told you earlier, this is the real axis, this is the imaginary axis. This is the positive side, negative side, positive side, negative side. So for very obvious reason, origin will come here, omega will come here, and omega square will come here. So this is an equilateral triangle where this angle is 120 degree. Okay? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Whereas, if you join one, then this, sorry, मैंने क्या बोल दिया? Yellow वाला is an isosceles triangle with this angle as 120, and this is an equilateral triangle. Obviously, this will be 60 degree. Clear?
Yes, sir.
ये चित्रा must be. What do you call drawing a diagram in Malayalam? Prashant?
Sir, can you explain once more?
I will, Bhavya. See, Bhavya, there are two geometrical figures we are talking about. On a graph, if you plot origin, omega and omega square, then they will make an isosceles triangle where this side is equal to this side and this angle is 120 degree. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Whereas if you plot one omega and omega square, then they will make an equilateral triangle. Okay? Sure? Where all these angles are 60 degree. Clear? Okay?
Okay.
Sure?
Sure, sir.
Fine. Up. Over to you. You guys will solve. Too many questions are there. आराम से solve करना. Do not hurry. The primary thing is to get the question right. क्या करना है? Stop sharing. Start sharing here. I am able to see my screen. Are you guys able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Check 63. आराम से I will also solve. Don't worry. You try. 63. I will also solve. Let me have some sips of tea. कोई तो बहुत ज्यादा टाइप कर रहा है. कौन बहुत ज्यादा टाइप कर रहा है? ये गूगल कर रहा है क्या? हाँ भाई, आंसर. No one. Omega to the power 10 can be written as just omega. Why?
Power of
Above
3
power 9
equal to
plus.
Very good. So, this is just omega. So, omega plus 1 to the power 7 plus omega is equal to 0. I don't think so, but then too I will try. So, you have an expression that 1 plus omega is equals to negative omega square. Say yes.
Yes, sir.
Negative to the power 7 is negative. Omega square to the power 7 is omega to the power 14 is 12 plus 2. So is it equal to 0? No. So this statement is wrong. Clear?
So please tell once more.
Yeah, I will. Just 105 is a multiple of 3. Yes. 1 plus 1 is 2 to the power 10. 2 to the power 10 is equals to p to the power 10, where p is a prime number. Is 2 a prime number?
Yes, sir.
Hence, second statement is right. Let's go back to first statement. First statement says कि check whether this is 0 or not. So we are like, ठीक है. Omega to the power 10 can be written just omega plus 1 to the power 7. Omega plus 1 can be written as omega square negative to the power 7. Negative to the power 7 is negative. Squared 7 is 14. 14 nearest multiple of 3 is 12. 12 plus 2. Hence omega square. Yes or no? And what is remaining? Plus omega. Is it equal to 0? No, it's not. Hence first statement is wrong and second statement is right. Clear?
How comes minus omega square?
How come? So beta, look, there is a, you know this 1 plus omega square equal to 0.
Yes,
So
sir.
1 plus omega is equal to negative omega square. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Very good. Shabash. $80 without touching the pen. 80 without touching the pen.
Your option 2.
Bravo.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Bravo is the right answer. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Sure? Shabash, 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 shabash. Check 75. 1 plus omega is minus omega square. 1 plus omega square is minus omega. It's again 1 plus omega only. You know it why. Omega to the power 6 plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
0.
3, 3. Okay. Sure.
Sir, 1 plus omega raised to 8. How did you do?
So beta 8 can be written as omega to the power 6 into omega square. This is 1. Understood?
Okay.
Sure. Very good. Very good. Shabash. '88 and '89 both. Meanwhile, '88. Look, what is the importance of the class? They are asking.
Is it 120? 120?
Understood? Sure?
Yes, sir.
Good, very good. Chalo, 89. So no. Guys, awake. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Understood the variety of omega based questions? देखो एक और दिख गया.
Yes, sir.
There are two equations. Equation number 1 and equation number 2. Is omega satisfying them? Check. Because if omega is satisfying, either this or this would be the answer. So you'll be like, okay, omega cube is 1 plus 2 omega square plus 2 omega plus 1. 0 hai. Yes or no? 2 plus 2 omega plus 2 omega square is 0. Yes. Either. Oh my god. Is it a multiple of 3? Nah. What is the remainder? 2 omega square plus omega plus 1 is 0. So either alpha or Charlie. Now you have to verify whether minus 1 satisfies or not. I can check for omega square, but it will take time. Hence I would, as a smart person, would prefer checking minus 1. Karo. Minus 1 to the power 3 is minus 1 plus 2 minus 2 plus 1 is coming 0. minus 1 to the power odd number plus even number plus odd is not coming 0. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, slow. Go slow. Do not rush fast. Go slow and slow. Sure? Okay?
Okay, sir.
$19. Solve. हो गया solve.
Sir, option B.
Maybe Bravo or Delta?
Delta, sir.
Delta.
Delta, sir.
2 plus 2 common is 1 plus omega square minus omega inside the bracket of power 27. This is minus omega, minus 2 minus 3 omega to the power 27. Minus to the power odd number minus 3 to the power 27. I am lazy to write it. Omega to the power 27, 1. Clear?
No, sir.
Sure? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
So these are the types of question you will get from omega category, right? Sure. Like if you want solve 15, quickly solve 15, 1, 5. Right? Okay. Proceeding to next topic. Ligo. Oh, sorry, wrong place to write. Understood? But yeah, omega kind of questions are done. Why you guys stop? Why have you guys stopped talking?
I have network issue, sir.
Oh, okay. I understand. I understand. Many people are like might be facing network issues.
It is heavy raining.
Yeah. आगे बढ़े?
Yes, sir.
शाबाश. Just few more minutes. I'll mostly leave you at 7 if our topic gets complete. Okay. Set. So we have
Can you
learned.
repeat the last question?
Repeat, dear.
Sir, can you repeat the last question?
Should I repeat the last question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What was the last question? It was
2 minus omega plus 2
okay.
omega square
let me
whole raised to 27.
आ गया भाई पावर 27 वाला क्वेश्चन है ना. हाँ, it was 2 minus omega plus 2 omega square whole to the power 27, right? So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
so 2 plus 2 omega square minus omega. Mathematically okay? Yes or no?
Okay, sir.
2 common. Mathematically okay? Right?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Understood?
Understood. Understood.
Very good. Very, very good. Shabash. Proceeding, guys. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Note down. Solution of an imaginary quadratic equation. See how. Relax. As we started the chapter, the story was that in 10th grade we used to calculate discriminant. When discriminant used to come less than 0, we used to say it's an imaginary solution. Hence, we did not used to solve it. Right or not? But now, as we have learned complex number, we can solve it. How? See. X square minus 4x plus 9. What is the discriminant of it? Yes or no? Right? Hence, this is an imaginary case. What are the imaginary roots of this equation? So, your answer will be no rocket science, sir. X equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. So 4 plus minus iota root 20 by 2. Suppose this simplification is your headache. I told you how to find the imaginary roots of a quadratic equation. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Akash, Akansha, Arya, Nehal,
So we
Bhavya.
just have to put iota there.
That's it. Instead of negative sign, you have to put the iota. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Sure? Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Here, I would prefer to continue,
Yes,
but
sir.
as you can see, I'm not able to speak much. Hence, I'm closing at 7. Fine?
Okay, sir.
Sure? Okay. Take care. For those who were having network issues, okay, I will post the recording tomorrow morning. Number 1. Number 2. Tomorrow, I have already given all of you the access to our respective testing portal. Okay. This Saturday, you have a ground test. Okay. Till tomorrow, you have nothing. This Saturday, you have a ground test. Abhishek, you want to say something?
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time, guys. Thanks a lot for tolerating my not a good mode of teaching. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.
Thank you, sir.
What is the topic?
Thank you, sir.
What is the topic for test? Someone asked. Yeah. Topic will be general till 10th grade ka gyan. Nothing else. It's just basic knowledge of testing. How much you know already. Okay.
Sir,
What's the mode of this?
Alia, I did not get it. Can you repeat?
It's like a mock test or Google Forms.
No, no. It is a systematic online mock test. Don't worry. Fine.
So, if we writing the UPSC exam, that time we can take our calculator.
No. Calculator is not allowed in any UPSC exam.
Okay, in plus one exam and plus two exam there.
Yeah. In some state
calculator.
boards, they do allow calculators, but it is not allowed in UPSC. And also, dear, you can see that the calculations are not fatiguous. Okay?
Yes.
If 3 to the power 27 come, they are not expecting you to write 3 to the power 27. They are expecting you to just write it as 3 to the power 27. Right or not?
Okay, okay.
Sure. Thank you, guys.
Take care, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.